Hey everyone, it's Lee Roberts here, Paranormal Investigator. I don't know if any of you have seen, some of you would have seen, some of you might not have seen, a bit of a drama all around the Haunted Museum in Nottingham. It's a location I've never been to personally, never really had any dealings with it. However, I have been contacted by the owners of the Haunted Museum in Nottingham, Steve and Marie Wesson, and there have been some claims over the past week or 2 weeks, I don't know how many weeks it's been going on, but I know for the last week that certain things have been faked, made up in the museum. It claims that a door has been opened that was welded shut for many years, but then it was claimed that the owners had welded it shut themselves, and it was all a bit of a gimmick to kind of get more people in the museum. There was also a claim, I believe, about some photograph that somebody's taken and a Ouija board that belonged to somebody. So all in all, lots and lots of claims that this haunted museum has been faking things, tricking people into believing that the location is A, haunted, and B, that the items in the location is haunted. So to get to the point, I've been invited to go to the museum and to investigate, to be locked in the property from 7 o'clock until around 2 in the morning, or whenever I deem fit to leave, to give a honest and impartial view on my take on whether the location is haunted or the items in the location is haunted or not. So a few questions that have been raised there. How do we find out if something is haunted? What if we go there and it is haunted but we have a quiet night, etc, etc. However, before we even get to that point, I don't believe that my view and my honest opinion would be taken as a fair and honest, unbiased view. The location had recently been featured on Paranormal Captured, on Pick, on Sky, which I was heavily involved with, and also the two disputes. I know Steve and Marie. I also know the other people that are claiming it's not haunted. So I'm too involved, even though I'm nowhere involved at all. I'm too involved as in my opinion wouldn't be classed as honest and impartial. So what we've done is I have invited an investigator and a friend to go to the museum. They will spend that same amount of time there. It's an experienced investigator, Dan Litchfield. He is an investigator that I have only worked with from being here at the village in Mansfield, and know him from attending events. He has got nothing to do with the dispute or the debate. He has got nothing to do with myself. He's got nothing to do with the Haunted Museum, and he's got nothing to do with the other people that are claiming the location is haunted or not. I don't know whether it is or not. I've never been, so don't know. So what we're going to do, I've invited them along. They're going to meet Steve at the location. Steve's going to lock them into the location and we'll see what happens. They're going to record as much as they can. However, we have instructed them not to go live on Facebook. We do not want this going out as it happens, because all sorts of things could go wrong and interpreted, and when you do live videos, people can comment and get involved. We don't want this to be a huge debate. It's going to be an honest, independent review, and if they come out of there the other side and say, wow, this place is fantastic, brilliant. If they come out of there and say nothing happened, then A, the place is not haunted, or B, they've just had bad luck and they've not had a very good night, and we'll try something else. Maybe get another investigator in from the invite from the other party, because as I say, this has come from the owners of Haunted Museum, invited me in. I've kindly refused the offer because I think I'm not the right person to do this honest, impartial investigation, but we've got somebody else in to do the investigation instead. So let's see what happens.
Welcome to this, the Haunted Museum at the Old Picture House, Nottingham. Built in 1929 as a cinema for the local area, it sadly closed to the public in 1957 and was used for other purposes until 2012. The building sat empty until being turned into this, the Haunted Museum, that houses items with paranormal tales linked to them. I've been sent to this location on special assignment by Lee Roberts to see firsthand whether the venue or any of its artefacts are truly haunted. We are locked in the building and aim to provide an impartial account of the ghostly goings-on said to happen here. Will we get activity? Who knows? Okay, so those of you who know and have seen some of the comments on social media with regards to this Ouija board and the Caden family with regards to anything to do with this, we know, and it does clearly say on here, that this Ouija board has nothing to do with the actual case. It is just similar. The main difference is, as we know, that people said with regards onto social media, is that this one says au revoir, whereas the original said goodbye. We can quite safely say that there is a note in the cabinet that does say that the original Ouija board is from the USA and is very similar to the Caden family Ouija board. They're both from the 1920s and made by J.M. Simmons. The only difference, the Caden family board at the bottom says goodbye, not au revoir. If you can please introduce yourself and explain a little bit about why you decided to open the museum.
I'm Steve, as you'll know, from the Haunted Museum in Nottingham. What we wanted to do is show people things that they can never see very often. So it's to bring the paranormal and items with stories, and just some fantastic items so people can view them.
Okay, so out of any of the alleged haunted items in the building then, is there anything that's specifically the most active?
No, I wouldn't say active. I've got my favourite items that I think's amazing. Like, everybody has the different things, but I've got nothing straightforward that I'd say, yeah, that is my favourite haunted item.
Okay, now we all know about there's recent allegations. Would you mind elaborating a little bit about them? With exception, obviously, of the main one, which we'll go into in a minute.
Yeah. Which ones would you like to go for? We've got the one with the Ouija board. If people come in, they can actually read it properly. So that was a two-story thing. There has been some other things. There's one's about a coffin that's carried hundreds of dead people. That's just ridiculous and pretty sick. It's a new coffin. I'm not going to lie to you. No one's going to dig a coffin up, go and bury it, dig it up, bury it, dig it up, and carry people around. That's just silly. No one's ever said that, and no one ever will.
No.
It's a coffin.
Yeah, so it's purely just literally just a museum artifact. That is it, really.
Yeah. It's never been buried. It's never been dug up. It's new. It's a new coffin.
No worries, brilliant. Okay, so if you can confirm for me, what was behind the metal door in question when it was opened?
Coal and burnt candles. Burnt out candles, totally worthless, but that's what was behind the door. It was shaped into a pentagram kind of thing. It does kind of strangely fit with the museum, but it was just coal and some candles.
So
the pictures that have been taken makes it look more amazing than it was. It is, you can edit a couple of photos to make them look cool.
Yeah.
I think it was Evening Post that took them. It didn't look like that. It looked like that, but not like that. So yeah, it was just coal and candles.
Okay, no worries. So now it's been mooted that...
Sorry, and the teddy bear.
Very true.
I forgot about the teddy bear.
Very true, and the teddy bear. No worries. So obviously it's been mooted that the metal door that has recently been opened that we're just talking about, it was originally sealed over by yourselves 12 months ago. Well, more than 12 months ago now. And there are photos that have been put on social media that show the door supposedly being sealed up at that point in time. Can you explain the reasons behind sealing it?
if you had have sealed it?
The door was found behind a wall, a fake wall. The door's always been sealed. The guys, when we started building it, it was a big project, and there was a lot of good people here building. So I know the guys actually tried to get in the door. They tried the door itself, as you'll see. They tried heat by the looks of things, or it looks like welds. They also tried to get through the window. So there was, these pictures weren't taken, but if there was, I'm sure they'd be on social media. There was ladders at the side of the building, so they could try and get through the window. They also tried to get through the roof. They tried so many ways, but the door kept sealed. It was simple as that. It was cool because it had been hidden. But it wasn't, it was kind of kept shut because it was work that we didn't need. And to see the door for that many years was cool to hide it. It did sound cool, but the guys did try to get in, but they didn't get in.
Okay.
And the electrics, I think somebody did mention that the electrics was in front of the door, which it still was.
Yeah, you can see that in the photographs, yeah.
And as you're here, you'll notice that the door actually comes outwards as well.
Yeah. So obviously at some point in time, somebody closed that door, sealed it, all over the top, electrics in front of it.
Yeah. I was expecting something pretty awesome behind it, like cinema reels, gold or something amazing. Coal and candles, no. It was there. We make an exhibition. We opened the door because I needed the space. The list goes on. So it's a free-fall room with a door. That's it.
So you also said in the media that the room's going to have a perspex sheet put over the front of it. Why was that not done?
Pretty much, it's not significant. Well, significant to anything. We know no stories about it. It's coal and candles. It would have made a decent exhibition, but we needed the space as well. That was the whole point of actually doing it. So it was spectral by me. That's pretty much it. Why would you want to come look at candles and some coal? I can't.
Okay, and also there is talk of a footage taken at the time by one of your team members when the door was actually opened. Do you know what happened to that footage and why it may not have been put out?
To be honest, I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure it's still around. It's probably got the volunteers on that don't want to be involved in all this as well. It was just a little tour. They opened the door. That was there. It was an amazing thing to show. I'll have a word with the guys. If they do want it showing, I'll show it with pleasure. The people that was there on the day that did the tour, seeing what was behind it. What can I say? It's a door. I know people have made all these things, but it is just a door and a 3-foot room. It may be haunted. No one's investigated it yet, but we need it for other purposes within the building. So that's
brilliant. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for letting us in tonight. Thank you for inviting us along, and hopefully we can get some sort of footage of some form of activity tonight. Obviously, if we don't, we don't. Simple as that. And we can go from there and see if we can answer any questions that have been put out there.
Yeah, as I say, guys, you don't know me. You're not friends with me. You're not loyal or anything towards me. This tonight for me is somebody coming into the building itself, that's been into the building, and will give me their opinion. It will be their opinion. I will back it up 100% because the guys have been in the building. So if these guys don't catch anything tonight or anything's untoward, you guys post it, I will back you up 100%.
Brilliant.
And it's really nice of you guys to actually turn up and do this for us.
Thank you for letting us in again. Cracking job. And so hopefully we will get some form of evidence tonight, and it is what it is if we don't.
The room we're about to enter is notorious in folklore for housing some of the worst entities and demons known to man. Welcome to the Devil's Toy Box. I'm going to do a Gregorian chant for it.
11:15.
That was smoke still, I reckon.
Yeah. Need a drink.
Yeah.
I'm pouring sweat up here.
Do you know what though? It's like we're in a sauna.
Yeah.
I think I've lost some weight from the India.
That comes with the dysentery. Turn it off.
Yeah, done. Over. I've got energy in my legs. There you go. Do you see the K2 go? Come on, do something big.
Come on, we'll play this all night.
Make me turn this off.
Make those lights jump into the red and we'll turn the music off.
There you go. Do you see it?
Again, harder please.
Light them up and keep them lit. We promise we will turn them off and we will leave the room.
Light that light up red and we will leave the room.
Light them up red for 5 seconds. Hold them on red. It's a lot to ask, I know, but we will leave. Shout stop.
Do you want this to stop?
If I stop it, will you communicate with us? Beautiful. That's not what we want.
Right, let's try another test. Right, everyone sit down. Turn all the lights off and turn all the cameras off.
Okay, so we have come into what is set up as a chapel. In here houses a chained down, unopened divot box. And from what we understand, this isn't a divot box that is one that you see on an everyday auction site. This is one that has come linked to a church of some sort or some sort of religious sector. We don't know exactly the history of it, but we've been told that it has come from a credible source. We don't know. We're going to try it, see what happens. We've got EMF meter next to the divot box. We've got the Alice box set up. We've got the portal set up. So the only thing we can do is see what we get. Go from there. You alright?
Yeah. Felt like something brushed up against me.
Yeah, did you feel it on your the hairs on your arms or anything?
Myself.
So if we got anybody, any spirits, any entities in this area with us, I'll turn that on a bit. Is there any spirit, any entities here that are linked with any item in this room? Whether you're linked with the building, or if you're linked especially with this divot box. Can you please come forward? Hold button. Can you please come forward? Use one of these devices. Use one of these devices to give us an idea of your presence. Did you get any of that? Okay.
Is there any spirits here?
What's just happened now? Sorry. I just had a battery go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've come down into what is a bit more like a cellar area, which houses some morgue slabs that have actually come from Denbigh Asylum in North Wales. It's only these two that have come from the asylum, but fingers crossed they're going to carry some energies that might give us some sort of evidence to finish up the night on. So let's have a look, see. Is there anybody that was linked to Denbigh Asylum?
Come on. There must be someone here that would... We mean you no harm, so if you want to come talk to us, you're more than welcome to. Come on, come say hello. We are good people, we won't hurt you. Come on, come say hello.
Yes.
If there are any energies attached to these morgue slabs from any of the people who passed away at Denby Asylum, can you please come forward? You can move around and our device will pick you up. We'll be able to see you.
Able.
That's twice now. Able.
Abel, can you hear me? Abel? Are you able to talk?
Are you able to show yourself?
Ocean.
Come on, come say hello.
Indirect.
What was that?
Indirect. Are you associated with this building?
Yeah.
Are you associated with downstairs?
Beach. Waves.
Come on, we need more than this. This is boring.
Spend.
I think I'm paying.
What will it cost?
Insomnia.
I can't sleep anywhere.
So, do.
Usual.
I can't get no sleep.
Toby loves faceless.
Well, I'm not feeling anything down here.
I'm not feeling well here.
No. Alright, we're going to go home in a minute.
Yield.
So if you want to come and communicate with us, now's the time to do it.
Would anybody like to talk to us?
Is there any spirits here tonight?
We're friendly.
Is there any spirits or demons trapped within these mirrors?
Top. The top mirror. Are you trapped?
Protect.
Are you trapped in the top mirror?
Size. Okay, so we've got the smaller mirror that's above us here, which is right on the top, right above us both. Above us all, I should say.
Are we trapped in the mirror?
Is there any spirits here tonight? So we invite you to communicate with us.
Someone. Did you hear that?
My name is Matthew.
This mirror keeps moving.
Is anyone here tonight? Does anyone want to talk with us?
Hello.
Hello. Hello to you.
I keep hearing this mirror moving here. If there is any spirits attached with any of these mirrors at all, can you please tell us who you are? There you go.
Is someone holding my neck? Is somebody touching my neck? Think so? You should know. You're not welcome to touch me.
Box.
Is it because we're in the box? And it's their box? Is this your box?
I have confidence.
I've got a distinct pressure either side of my neck.
I'm feeling an energy all around me, teacher.
It's like a...
And this keeps moving. This mirror here keeps on. I'm hearing like a cracking noise from it, you know?
heads.
Yeah.
Is there any spirits here tonight?
Chair.
Does anyone need our help? Right. Is anybody here tonight? Is there any spirits?
Yeah.
Hello. What's your name?
Ahmed?
Abby?
Is that Abby?
Abby, are you there?
William.
It sounded like William.
That definitely sounds like. Did you hear that mirror there? David.
Hi, David. David, why are you here? Are you lost?
Lock. That would be full on. That would be, potentially.
Are you locked in here? Are you locked in this room?
I'm sure I heard escape room then.
You want me to take pictures?
Not. No.
Kill your eyes in here. Take a flash and camera.
I invite you to show yourselves when I take a picture. As I have.
Yeah, just let us know when you're done.
Well, I'm going to be flashing for a while.
David, do you like the camera?
Yes, I do.
Did you take photographs? Did you take photographs, David? Is that why you like the camera? That's right.
Did you just squeeze something there? I thought it said that was when you said that's right, I thought it said that was my job.
Yeah,
When you said that's right, it sounds like he's gone for a pit.
Who else is here? What other spirits are here with us?
7. Did you hear that? Sounds like 7. Is that correct? Is there 7 spirits here with us?
Are any of the spirits here evil? Reveal yourselves.
Some.
Yeah.
We do not invite the evil spirits to communicate with us. Are there any good spirits, any pure spirits that wish to speak with us?
So, can we confirm, please, that we are talking to David?
Was that a female voice? Is there a lady or a young girl here?
That sounded a bit like a lady was. Did you hear that?
Can you reveal yourselves to us in the mirrors? Can we see you?
Only in paintings? Thing. There's a thing in the painting.
Someone.
Something.
Where is the painting?
Don't let it out.
That sounded like it said mirror.
Did one of the
Fires.
Did one of the mirrors used to be a painting?
Maybe the frame.
That's what I was exactly thinking that. Maybe the frame.
Maybe the frame of the most innocuous mirror.
I'm actually looking at that oval shaped one there.
One of these mirrors here.
Did one of the mirrors used to be a painting? Would any of the children here like to talk with us?
No.
Let the children talk. We invite the children to talk with us.
Sure, that wooden frame must be settling or something. That clicking noise we're hearing over there.
I'd say heat expansion.
That's exactly.
We're warming this room up.
Did you hear that? That sounded like whatchamacallit? No, it sounded like a World War. Like the siren.
Oh yeah. Was that the sound of a World War II siren?
Air raid siren.
Air raid siren.
Horrendous.
He said air raid siren.
Was that an aero siren? Were you here in the war? In the World War?
Short.
For a while, maybe?
Short
time. Okay. Did you die here?
Did you die in the place where the specific mirror was?
I feel all tingly all of a sudden.
Are you from Nottingham?
When you were alive, where did you live? Did you live here in Nottingham? Are you English, yes? When you were alive, you were English. Whatever it was seems to have gone.
That's my EMF meter. That was my EMF meter.
We could use some air anyway, it's getting really hot.
Is there anyone in here? Does anyone want to talk with me?
This door. This door doesn't want to stay open, does it?
Real mirrors coming up. Is anyone here? Is there any spirits?
Hello.
Hello?
Thank you. What's your name?
Don't be scared. Come on, talk with us.
Did you used to visit this place?
Maybe you worked here?
I didn't. I'm not.
It's very faint, but possibly. Shut the fuck up.
That's the second time it said that.
Shut the door. That's what it said. Shut the door. Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
You see these two devices that are on the floor? Can you come over to one of them, please, and light the lights up? There's a black box with a single little light on it. If you go near it, it will light up more. The black box with the green screen on it, the green light on it, that will flash and make a noise if you go near it. Cast.
Can you stand in the middle of the room for us?
reach out and touch one of these devices for us, please. Show us that you're here.
Kitchen low. What, the downstairs kitchen? I'm going to go take a look, guys.
Not good.
Not good. Okay.
The kitchen's not good. Is that someone laughing? Can one of the spirits present please make one of our... Can one of the spirits present please make one of our devices light up? Please show us that you're here.
Can you bang on something?
If a mirror breaks on the floor, I'm fucking gone. You won't see, I'll run all the way back to all round. Measure.
That's what these devices are. They're measuring devices. If you go near them, they will measure the energy that's around you. That's all. Can you do that?
In June.
Yeah. You see the flicker? Sure, the KP just don't know whether it's just my eyes there.
I don't know, because the timer was over the top of it.
Do you want us in this room with you?
gruff.
Hmm.
Can you speak a little clearer for us, please? David, are you still here? You quite important. Is every life important?
K2 flashed. 100% K2 flashed.
Make good decisions.
There you go. I'm getting a blast of energy down me as well. My God, look at my arm. You see the goosebumps on
My neck is stiff.
Was that you setting off that device? If it was, can you do it again for us, please?
Just one more time for us, please. We need to know that you were here.
We've been asked to come and prove that there is activity here. We've been asked to prove that you're actually here. There you go. What was the name we had? David.
David and...
If your name is David, can you please light those lights up again for me, please? If you can light the lights up for a yes answer. If your name's David, please light the lights up.
Is Sophie still there?
I'm here.
Can you touch the devices in the middle of the room, please? Can you make them light up for us?
Stay there, you.
They're not designed to hurt you. They will just let us know that you are here. Can you please light up the devices by touching them or moving them? Please do it again, David. I'm asking Sophie to do it now, please. Was that shut up from someone else?
Yeah.
Is there another spirit vocal here? Can you tell me your name, please?
That sounded like I am.
I am, yeah. Sounds like he's the dominant one.
Yeah.
David.
David, if this is you, we're calling upon you right now. Are you linked to a specific mirror, or are you linked to the building? Is there a reason you're here? Was this your office? Are we disturbing you? Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to stay? You leave?
Can you help me with something? Do you want help? David, do you need our help?
David, if you need our help, please light up the lights on the floor for us. Leather.
I think so.
You get the belt.
Yeah, it sounded like that, doesn't it? That would go with leather. If you want our help, please light up the lights on the floor. There you go.
I saw that. It was a flicker.
Can you do that again, please?
Sorry.
But if you make the lights light up to red, you need to go in there and be really strong with it.
Yeah, sure.
Try again, please. If you want us to stay or you want us to help you, please light up those lights.
Come on, David. This is pathetic.
Approach. Come on then. You want us to stand in the middle, do you?
David, come on, mate.
Are you feeling that energy? It's like my arm, the hairs on my arms feel like they're just. It's like a tingling sensation all the way through me.
David, come on. Show us something.
Rattle the door. Bang on the door.
Jump out a mirror.
David, you can take some of my energy. Only a little bit, though, not all of it.
Katie's flashing.
David, use my energy a little bit. Come on, David, use my energy. Take some of it and transfer it into the device.
Go on, David. You're stronger than that.
Come on, David. This is pathetic. We've met ghosts that put you to shame, to be honest.
So I was thinking, play that music from last night.
I've got my phone.
What was it?
Just the Devil's Cause. I think you probably know what this is. Oh, I love this one, Finn.
I already feel like my head's going to implode.
I do as well. If you want it to stop, please do something big. Please bang on the door. Push the door open. Set off the lights on the floor. Push one of us.
Right, well, I think we should move on.
Whilst we are here, obviously we still need to go through the footage and put together a video. We may have picked up on some things that were relevant, but on initial conclusion from here, what was your thoughts, Matt? Where was your favourite spot?
I think the property itself is very historic, and there's definitely a few areas that have some form of energy. We've definitely experienced some strange things tonight. A lot of the timings, I mean, these are all coincidence. These are all just a matter of, things happen at those times with the certain words. It's hard to work out, but I can tell you that there is a lot of history here. And I think that we probably need to come back and do a couple of more investigations before we make a full decision.
Exactly. So, your thoughts?
Yeah, there was a couple of strange moments. I think the hot spot for me is the mirror room.
Definitely the mirror room.
Yeah,
definitely.
There's something in there.
Something going on in that room.
Something's attached to something in that room.
Yeah.
Certainly, yeah. I think that for me the same. I think really the Devil's Playground, as it's called, really that's about the only room which we really had anything whatsoever out of.
Saying that, we did have electronic failure.
In the room that's set up as a chapel.
As a chapel that's an altar. Again, it's all coincidence. It's all just like rare timing.
Yeah.
I think we probably need to come back here again at some point.
Certainly do. I think we can probably come to the conclusion just on the night that what the guys of UK Ghost Hunts have done is they've kept alive a building which is significant for the area and has history in the area. And we applaud them for that.
Oh, without a doubt. The expense which this building has cost Steve, the money which he's invested from his own private life. And I think this property has huge potential. I think it's run by people who are in it for the right reasons. And I can't see that there's been any form of fraud or a scam.
There's nothing we can find directly.
Exactly.
That's, I think, is the. But with regards to the actual paranormal activity on the site, I think it's best to put forward that we can't 100% conclusively say it is haunted, just based on what we've seen tonight. The best thing for us to do would be to look into coming back again. So I think we can, and I think we're all in agreement here.
Yeah, I think we could probably come back here again at some point. Maybe with more people, maybe with more equipment, maybe some empaths, some female guides. And I think we probably need to try a few more experiments just to really get this place open to its full potential.
Okay, so really with regards to any of the issues that have come up online on social media, I think what you need to do is, if you really, really believe that there is things going on here that there shouldn't be, that have nothing to do with the paranormal, come and have a look at the place. Come and see what the guys are doing. Take into account what us as paranormal investigators, as ghost hunters, as whatever you want to call us, as what we all do. We look at old premises, old buildings, sites, venues, whatever you want to call them, and we look at those and we appreciate them. What these guys here have done is quite simple. They've kept alive a building which is significant for the area, and they filled it full of artifacts, and they're open about them. They're open about the fact that
there's no kind of hidden fraud or anything here. Like, if you ask the right questions, you will get honest answers. There's no kind of speculation that anything here is traditionally that bad, isn't it?
Obviously, on camera now, I want to sit there and say thank you to Steve and Marie for letting us come in and ask.
Again, thank you
to have a look at the place and investigate. They've invited us back again, should we want to, and obviously, I think we all would take them up on that quite happily. And hopefully, in the future, we will get further evidence to put forward the fact that yes, the place could be haunted,
or something here is definitely haunted.
At least that, yes. So, thanks for watching.
Are you crazy?